Hi everyone. So, I just finished watching episode 6. I needed a bit of a minute. It has been a little bit jarring about how much they've changed the story. And when I really stop and think about each time they change it, I understand why they do. I don't like all the changes, but this one, where they leave, or Matt doesn't go with them, I was like, what the hell? The changes have been a bit jarring. It's not like I'm not enjoying it. I am enjoying it, but I have this other part that's like freaking out, and it's fine. It's a bit of a roller coaster ride. So anyway, I sat and thought about it for about 5 minutes. So what I think they're gonna do is have Matt start his storyline at the beginning of season 2 in the show, at book 3, the beginning of book 3, where he gets healed from the dagger. I know he's already been healed from the dagger, but he's been healed from the dagger. He's in Tar Valon, and he's alone, so he can meet Tom in Tar Valon alone, and then have his luck trajectory storyline, and then end up in Tyr at the end of the season, and then have everybody else kind of doing book 2 stuff during season 2. So that makes sense. They can change the Seanchan from invading Falme to maybe invading Tyr, and so everybody can just end up in Tyr, and those Tyr things those Falme things can happen in Tyr. I can see how that would work. Yeah. Okay. So moving on. That's my theory for season 2, based on what I just saw. So the other things, the little things that I just I want to blurt it out. I'm watching it with my husband. I want to just blurt it out, but I want him to enjoy the show and not have me talking through it the whole time. So the little things though, you don't need to channel to get into a gateway, or the ways, sorry, to use a gateway. To get into the ways, you don't need to channel to do that. You just need to move the leaf in the books, just lore in the books, how it works there. But it's a small change. It's probably insignificant to not a book reader. I did really like that Siuan Sanche and Moiraine are together and quite intimate, and it's freaking awesome. I thought that was a great change. It was just kind of jarring in the books when Moiraine ends up with Tom. I mean, it's sweet, and I'm like, yeah, that's cool, but this is better. I do really like Siuan Sanche and Gareth Bryn together, though. I think they're very endearing. And so, yeah, I don't know. Maybe that still can happen in the future. Who knows? Anyway, I did like that. Yeah, Moiraine gets exiled. That was emotional. But then she's going on this awesome adventure. Yeah, just quite a bit different than I was expecting. Let's see what else happened. I guess not too much with Perrin in this episode, but this one's real Moiraine heavy and tower politics heavy, which is cool. I like that. Yeah, I like seeing all the different Aes Sedai. That what's her name? That blue sister that Moiraine was talking to in the bath. I'm quite sure that she's the head of the Blue Aja. Quite sure. Just I could tell before she even talked, I could tell just how she was reacting, just what was happening to Moiraine in the hall of the tower. I seen that Blue's reaction, that one in the middle, the sitter. I could tell she was she's the head of the Blue Aja. I could tell from that moment, and then other things throughout the episode confirmed that, which is cool. I enjoyed that. What else? Horses are really nice. The horses are really great. Yeah. The ways look scary and dark, which is cool. I thought that they were. The last 2 minutes of that episode stressed me right out. I thought that they were gonna end the episode when she says the wheel weaves as the wheel wills, and then we don't see the ways. I was like, you can't end this episode without showing us the freaking ways. I wish that there was a little bit more discussion of what's gonna happen now and why it's gonna happen. Like in the books, you know, when they do decide to go to the Eye of the World, there are these things that happen. This is one of the coolest things I think in the Wheel of Time is like things come together, like synchronicities, like, you know, how Loial heard the story from that Aiel, which talked about Sightblinder killing the eye or something. And then a little bit of the lore around the Eye of the World, how he was, the Dark One was sealed up there, but I didn't think that was accurate in the books. I thought it was a pool of saidin that saidin and saidar, I guess, both of them. Yeah, like a pool of the one power, and it like kind of turns the wheel. I did get really emotional when Moiraine was swearing her oath, and she didn't say I will obey the Amyrlin seat. She said, I will obey Siuan Sanche, daughter of the river, something clever as a silver pike, strong as the tides. I think that's it. That made me emotional. That was really good. I like that. Yeah. Well done, that part, for sure. Like, the whole... Oh, okay, but... Okay, when Moiraine channels, like, at that picture, I knew there was some kind of significance that... I mean, I think we all were like, what's that picture about? But... I mean, is that some... I guess it's some kind of, like, mirror of mists. But... kind of looks like it's some kind of gateway, because, like, I don't know, the Mirror of Mists isn't... I thought it was going to be like a secret corridor or something, you know, but it just pops up in Siuan Sanche's room. So, I mean, like, that's kind of like a gateway. So I'm like, does Moiraine know how to do gateways? What's happening here? I want to know. I want to know what's happening there. I guess they can probably explain some weaves when the girls are training in the tower. I guess we'll get a lot more of like how saidar works and stuff, which is cool. I love that stuff. That's what I want. That was one of the times where I wanted to be like, that's not how it is. But I think I let some of them slip out, but I tried to hold most of them back. So yeah. I liked the scene with Moiraine drinking the tea. Man, that was pretty. Teacup, the whole veranda. I don't know, the whole like little patio she was on. I'm loving the way Tar Valon looks. Oh my god, everywhere. Like, just, I want to live there. All those terraces with vines and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, that was cool. Yeah. May you always find water and shade and shelter in the palm of the Creator.